I figured I would hop on here, and today would probably be a good time to just share a little bit about my ex. So anyways, yeah, my ex-fiance, right? Seemed very nice, pretty deceiving. You're thinking, okay, like a white, you know, a white Christian man that's just a nice guy, right? He seems nice. Well, not as nice as most people thought he was. Like, he was not a nice person. To start off, I got in a relationship with somebody who had a horrible marriage, 20 years with his ex-wife, who was a fat, super bad alcoholic, and she paid no attention to her kids. I think like buying them off with daddy's money was a lot better than having to really be a mom to them. That's probably why her 16-year-old daughter became like what she is now. And that was the beginning of the challenge, right? Is having a 15-and-a-half-year-old daughter who showed clear signs of prostituting herself for gift cards or whatever you want to call it, right? So I had a stepdaughter who her intention was to make her dad's life and mine a living hell. How could she let her dad be in another relationship with somebody else after he divorced the mom? She was a replica of her mom. She thought that she was gonna be her mom or whatever. So yeah, I was in a relationship with somebody for over a year, almost 2 years. And I tried and I did all my best. I mean, putting up with 3 stepchildren, one being autistic, which, I mean, he was the least of all problems. You would think, okay, he's autistic or there might be an issue. No, he was the least of all of my problems. Like, he was a sweet, sweet kid. The middle child, she was nice too, eventually got brainwashed by the older sister, plus puberty hit. So she just became her own person. But, what was she just turned 13, I think. I don't even know when, but 12 years old, right? And we had fun. We had a lot of fun. I even showed her how to drive. I was the first person that ever taught her how to drive. And that was so much fun. So, oops, popped the cherry on that. So the next person, I guess, who's going to show her how to drive, good luck, because there's no one like me. But yeah, she was cool and she was sweet, like made me Mother's Day gifts. I remember my stepson, saying something like, I was taking him to go get his mom a Mother's Day gift because they needed to go buy her one. And he said, why would I want to spend my money on her? And I'm like, because that's your mom. But now that I think of it, I'm like, why would he want to spend his money on her? I did school with him a lot of days. Made sure he got his grades up, paid attention to him, played with him, got him out and stuff. And from my understanding of all I ever really saw or noticed is that he goes in a room and he watches TV and is ignored by the mom because she's a raging alcoholic. She's weird and she'd rather be on pills and just drink alcohol. And my ex-fiance would talk about how she's such a serious alcoholic, which I'm not sure how somebody has so much guts to be like, oh, my ex-wife is an alcoholic, yet you're an alcoholic. I mean, when I met him, it was like, I don't drink. And anybody who knows me knows I do not drink. So I drank like maybe a wine cup with him. And I drink like the sweetest wine, which is called Moscato, at like 5%, because I can't drink hard alcohol or high content alcohol, right? And then I noticed he wanted me to drink with him again and again and again. I was like so uncomfortable that one day I had to call him out and be like, I can't sit here and drink with you. You're an alcoholic. And he blamed his ex-wife for being an alcoholic. He lived in New York and never had to pay attention to his kids. He cheated on his wife with somebody he worked with, right? Then he moved to Calabasas thinking it would get better. That's where he divorced. He worked for, Harbor Freight. He worked for Harbor Freight, right? Somebody who makes a lot of money. You're talking about hundreds, 100,000, like more than $400,000 a year, right? How do you not have money? And how do you make that much money and owe your boss over, well, over $100,000, almost $200,000, because you borrowed money from your own boss and whatever. It just, you see what I mean? It's like people make things seem like a certain way. Well, he was not this nice Christian person because I got a black eye, right? And I definitely got thrown down a flight of stairs from him. He was not perfect. He would headbutt me like a lot. And so a lot of people think that, I guess it looks nice in pictures, right? But I tried my best. If you know me, I will try my hardest in a relationship. But that was one that I am so happy ended. He ended up leaving on December 17th. The best damn thing had ever happened. All he ever talked about, he was so insecure. And everybody who I was friends with would be like, he looks so old. No, he was actually 47, you guys. He was not that old, but he looked older. He was in shape. A huge part of me loved him, right? But now that I look at it, I'm kind of like, I am sad that ended, because I wish our relationship would have been in a healthy, good way. But pointing the finger at me for everything was complete bullshit, because his daughter was a terrorist she's just bipolar and she's fucking crazy. So super happy that she's out of my life. Super happy that he's gone. Like, all he would ever complain about is why I don't want to be with a younger guy or be with some multi-millionaire. Well, guess what, bro? The day that you called a U-Haul to move me out is the day that multi-millionaire that you wished upon me came into my life. And so since then, I haven't really and so I put like grateful or something on my post. Why am I grateful? I'm grateful because you're out of my fucking life. And I mean, the money that I spent on this relationship was stupid, right? And also on spoiled little kids who are entitled white children who will never know their lives like as working hard and earning things, ever. And a child who he thinks she's going to go to college, which she will not, because she doesn't even know how to, she can't even read. So I don't even know how you expect to go to college when you can't even do certain things. Good luck with that with your raging alcoholic parents. Like, you have two parents who are alcoholics in full denial. One who likes to use pills and alcohol and call her daughter a bitch whenever she gets pissed off. And then my ex-fiance, who is a low-key drinker, who I also found out pretty much cheated on me with his coworker or boss. I think her name was Brooke at Harbor Freight. Yeah, thanks, Brooke. So definitely not worth my time. If somebody's gonna do that crap to me, like, definitely not cool. And you lie about all these things. No one's relationship is perfect, but definitely don't sit there and blame me for one thing and act like you never hit me, because you did. Never fought in front of kids or anything like that, so nothing like that. But I think he was just used to his ex-wife and having like these full-blown like fights in front of his kids, that he tried so many times to get in arguments deliberately in front of his children because he misses his ex-wife and how to fight in front of them. I mean, no, that's not healthy. It's never healthy. And so I never did that. I always tried to go in the other room. But yeah, I mean, I have videos of him throwing shit at me, getting mad, and definitely not being as quiet as everybody thought he was. But yeah, anyways, his ex-wife looks like like a cross between a guinea pig and a hamster, like a real big fucking hamster. And so that, I guess, comes with drinking, right? So when I met him, obviously you talk about past relationships. How do you make 3 children? Explain this to me. And I mean, I was with him for almost 2 years, and I asked him a lot. How do you make 3 children with somebody you never loved in the first place? So when I met him, he told me, and then he told me again. And throughout the time I was with him, never loved her ever. But because they moved in together, his dad or his grandpa told him that it was right to marry somebody. No, you don't marry somebody because it's the right thing to do. It's because you love somebody. So yeah, I don't know how you stick your dick in somebody that you never fucking loved. Never. I mean, he told me he was disgusted laying next to her and she was a drunk. Okay, so why'd you stay with her for 20 years? Fuck stupid. That's fucking stupid. I was the blame for his ex-wife, how she treated him, how she broke glass in his face and constantly threw shit at him and treated him. I had to swallow all that and put up with it. So am I glad that I'm out of that relationship? Yup, I fucking am. I'm fucking completely happy that it is now gone and I am more in a peaceful place, except I'm not, because I thought he went away and he's still around in some sort of way. It's like you would have thought you'd go away, but you stole my car keys to my car and then withheld my kids' things, and then I don't know, what else did you do? Oh, you stole my Beats. You stole my car keys, my Beats, and what else did you take? My car keys, my Beats. There's something else you took. I forget, but I'm not gonna get it back because that's the way the fuck he is. White trash. They're all white trash. White trash, fucking weirdos, and entitled. Their kids treat people like shit. We go out to dinner and they don't even fucking say thank you. They're rude. Rude, where my 3 and 4-year-olds can say please and thank you. So, you know, that's that for you guys watching out there. I'm super grateful that if your kids have manners, good for them. I mean, you're talking about a 13, 15, and 13, 14, and 16-year-old, whatever they are, right? And fucking zero manners. Zero manners. So, now this is the truth about my ex-fiance disappearing. He never came home and broke up with me. He wrote me a fucking email. That's how big of a coward he is. And all his fucking pretend fake family who's Christian and are super judgmental were all up in my ass trying to figure all kinds of things out and who I was and what I did. Nothing that matters to you, bitch, because you're not sleeping with me. So why do you care? I don't understand how his ex-wife would say in front of his kids, she must suck your dick really good and fuck you good. Well, if only you knew, bitch. Yeah, I did. But that was still none of your business, was it? Weirdo. Like, why would you fucking ask that shit in front of your 3 children? It's overkill. And just, you don't do that in front of your kids. But sure, I guess that's her. Thank you, God, for saving me. Again, I put on my post, grateful, as I am grateful. I'm grateful that I am no longer in a fucking toxic relationship with somebody who never wanted to be loved in the very first place and wanted to keep blaming me for what the fuck happened in his relationship with his fat guinea pig, hamster ex-wife. Like, sorry, but that's not my problem. I was the best damn person you could have ever had in your life. And I try to be good to you and I try to be good to your kids, but that didn't work. And so that's just somebody who's just going to end up by themselves or end up with somebody who's just a complete, like, puppet for the 16-year-old, because that girl does not want her daddy to have anybody. If I wasn't good enough, there is not a damn person in this world that's going to be good enough for that girl to date her dad. She's obsessed with her dad. So, that is why I disappeared from Facebook of posting anything with him, because we are over. Yeah, he never came home. He never broke up with me. Like, it was literally a fucking email of it's over. But when you've gotten 13 emails like that before, would you believe it? No. So I gave him time thinking, all right, whatever, he'll come home. This is just one other thing that he's like going through. No, bro, like that fool owes like his boss at Harbor Freight like almost $200,000. Makes over, well, I don't know, $400,000, and lives, I don't know, he lives in an apartment. He has New York bills like up the yin yang. He's stupid with his money. Stupid with his money. So yeah, that's the departure of me and my ex-fiance. And so getting it out now makes me feel a whole lot better. So Gerbil over there of his ex-wife and his crazy 50 daughter can just go make somebody else's life miserable, and it ain't gonna fucking be me no more. So thank you, God, for saving me. And now I have somebody in my life who is super sweet for the most part. He's super nice, but everybody, right, has skeletons. I'm not perfect. No one's perfect. And yeah, my ex bought me stuff. Cool. Yeah, I appreciate that shit. But I deserve every fucking bit of what he's bought me, because I was treated like dog shit as a stepmom. Dog fucking shit. And I did a lot to not deserve that kind of shit. So, yeah. Weird stalking ass bitches. If you're watching this, you're weird. And I really wish that you would really go to church, because you need God. And you probably should stop selling your daughter, or tell her to stop selling her goddamn self. Anyways, that's that. I'm gonna go to bed now because I just want to let that out. They're all like toxic, and I just felt like today was a peaceful day for me to just say, hey, like, that's what happened. And some people can be here and be like, well, no, Facebook is a fucking place where people put like, oh, my relationship is good. And even though it's not, right? Sometimes it's good, sometimes it's not. The times that I posted, sometimes it would be good, and sometimes like I was the good one and he was being a dick, and I just had to, we just took pictures or whatever, and it was like, whatever. It was always about his ex-wife or his deviled daughter needing something, always wanting money. That's another thing. The ex-wife was constantly wanting money. That bitch blew through her child support and her alimony of $7,500 in a week because she's so retarded. So retarded. How do you blow through $7,500 in a week? Then she calls asking for money. Can I borrow? Can you Zelle me? How, bitch? How do you live in Illinois and pay like $450 for rent, and you blew through $7,500 in a week, and you still need money? That's retarded. See what I mean? The whole family is stupid because they don't get it. The ex-wife doesn't know how to manage her money, and not to mention, I would kill to have a degree. I would kill to go to college and finish college, right? The bitch has a degree, and she doesn't even use it. She hasn't even had a job. She's a loser. Fat fucking alcoholic loser. And so is my ex-fiance. Loser. Alcoholic. No one's gonna love his little old ass. Like, beyond this, you are on your own, bro. Hardcore. So, that's that. If I'm being a bitch, oh well. I feel better now. I'm gonna really go to bed though. So, that's all that. And now I have somebody who 4 fucking days buys me Louis Vuitton shoes. Yeah, I would say I would trade him in for my ex-fiance on any given day. Now, I'm actually treated the way I'm supposed to be treated. Do I want a relationship with somebody? Probably not right away. No, I don't. I don't even know if I want a relationship right away. And if I do, I'd be really shocked, because after all that, it was so much work that I would just want to love my damn self. And the gifts that I got from Wade, thank you so much. I appreciate the gifts that you did give me. They were nice, whatever. Those were actually bought by him. So I don't like claim I'm in a relationship, buy something for myself and go, oh, my husband or my boyfriend bought it. No. Somebody else will definitely buy it, because I am never going to enter a relationship where somebody takes my own money and buys shit for me. That's weird. That is so weird. So beyond that, that's the truth on that. And since you guys like stalking my Facebook and stuff, enjoy. I wish you guys luck. I'm actually praying for you. So I wish you all the best. I really don't want anything to do with you guys. If you are watching, you're fucking weird and stalking me still. Bye.